So last weekend my roommate, Jake, decided that our fridge was a chaotic food jungle and, in a burst of what he called organizational inspiration, announced his plan to alphabetize everything inside. At first, I thought he was joking, like, who seriously lines up their lettuce after their hummus? But Jake was determined. He even made little sticky labels, A for apples, B for bread, C for cheese, and so on. I figured it couldn't hurt, maybe we'd actually find the pickles for once, so I let him go wild while I sat back and watched with the kind of morbid curiosity you reserve for people who use color-coded spreadsheets for their sock drawer. By Tuesday, things started getting weird. For breakfast, Jake handed me alphabet-approved food, celery, edamame, and guava yogurt, don't ask. By Thursday, he was getting desperate, tossing random ingredients together just to stick to the system. One night, he came home clutching a rutabaga and a jar of quince jelly, looking like a man who had stared into the abyss and found only root vegetables. It didn't help that he kept shouting, "Don't eat the oranges. I'm saving them for O'Day." As I reached for the orange juice. Friday rolled around, and the fridge was a war zone. The mayonnaise had staged a coup in the M section, and the eggs had relocated next to the endives out of sheer confusion. Somehow, the only cheese left was a wedge Jake labeled Xylophone cheese because it kind of squeaks when you bite it, like a xylophone if you're imaginative enough. We were down to zucchini, Xylophone cheese, and a questionable jar of something labeled yogurt? The question mark is, not mine. By the weekend, our meals consisted exclusively of whatever was next in the alphabet, which is why I found myself staring down a zucchini omelet with a side of Xylophone cheese for brunch. Honestly, the only thing that really spoiled during this whole experiment wasn't the food, it was my patience.